I wanted to give people my review of this past Smackdown. Um, First, we had a Randy Orton promo. I really enjoyed this promo. He really he really steps up his game as a heel. Um, I've been really looking forward to Randy Orton turning heel. Did not like it at the expense of Daniel Bryan, but like what better way to go heel than turning on the most popular guy right now in the WWE? So I see why they did that. So that the promo was really good. Orton kept saying that he was the new face of the company, um, and you know Daniel Bryan said that you know he's just a wrestler. He's not as uh, pretty as as Randy Orton. But the crowd was hot and had a lot of heat for Orton. Um, I really enjoyed the promo. Daniel Bryan came out and demanded his rematch for the WWE title on SmackDown. Randy Orton would have to told Daniel Bryan that he would have to wait until Night of Champions. So it looks like we're going to have Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE title at Night of Champions. I am okay with Randy Orton becoming the WWE champion as long as Daniel Bryan takes it from Orton. But then we find out that that Vicky, or then we go backstage and it's Vicky and Wade Barrett. Barrett said that give him a match with Daniel Bryan and the WWE will never hear from Daniel Bryan again. And Vicky Guerrero said that seems to be a good idea, which turns into a steel cage match between Wade Barrett and Daniel Bryan. I actually like the way Wade Barrett's been going lately. It seems like he's been getting a minor push, kind of. I mean, he's starting to become relevant again, but he's still got a long ways to go. But I like the upward turn he's taking, as long as they just keep it going that way. So for the main event, they will have Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett in a cage. The second match we had was Cody Rhodes versus Curtis Axel. Overall, a good match. I don't really like the way Axel's going right now. It's up for debate. I mean, yes, my friend told me that Axel's working with one of the top guys in the company. So yeah, I see his point. It makes sense. But I just feel that Curtis Axel is filling in for Brock Lesnar. Because Lesnar's not there every week. I could be totally wrong, but that's the way I feel. I also think that Axel and Punk could actually have a good feud in the future. This one's not bad, but I just feel that the Axel Punk promo and feud is all over Punk wanting Heyman and Brock Lesnar. It doesn't make any sense. But, Axel's a Heyman guy, so I guess we get what we get. Next match we have was Ziggy versus Big E, Dolph Ziggler versus Big E Langston. How many more times are we going to see this match? I am downright fed up with it. I am tired of rematches on SmackDown. I am tired of just rematches in WWE. There's more than enough superstars to keep the feuds a little bit more changed up. I just don't understand it. We had another Big E versus Ziggy match, and Ziggler got the win. I mean, AJ tried to cost him. Big E clotheslined Ziggler, and Ziggler kicked out, and then he got up and hit Big E with a zigzag, and it was over for the 3 count. The next match we had was Christian versus Berto Del Rio. Yes, these two have had good matches, but why would you give away a pay-per-view quality match on SmackDown and then do it again on SummerSlam? Just doesn't make any sense. Both good, really good matches. And then they do it again. Christian versus Alberto Del Rio on SmackDown again. Another one of these rematches for SmackDown that I am not particularly liking. I do not really care for rematches after rematches after rematches. I really think that the WWE is really getting bad with that. And then next we had Antonio Cesaro versus Darren Young. Not really much to talk about in this match. I think it's just a way to, I guess, keep the primetime players going, in the way that they're going. A good, I guess, a good match. I mean, any match that has Cesaro in it, Cesaro's a good worker, and a good wrestler. So he's always going to put on good matches. Next, we had the main event on SmackDown of Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett. Like I said earlier in the video, that I am really liking the way Wade Barrett's going. Just working with Daniel Bryan having a little mini feud with Wade Barrett, while he's, having the big feud with the McMahons and Triple H, and the quote-unquote new corporation, but at least that's how I feel, and it was a good match, a good 4 out of 5 stars match. Again, Daniel Bryan picking up the win over a pinfall over Wade Barrett. I do not like that. I think a cage match should be, you climb over the cage and you drop to the floor, and that's the way you win. I'm not really a big fan of, cage matches ending in pinfalls, but, like I said, we get what we get. The match was good. Can't really complain about too much. Again, Daniel Bryan wins, and we will see what transpires Monday night on Raw. Overall, a really good, solid SmackDown. I would give it a good, probably 7.5 or 8 out of 10. Again, only about 5 segments in the show, but the segments were really long and really good. Overall, some decent matches. Like I said, I'd give my rating on SmackDown a good 8 out of 10 this week. That is my SmackDown review.